fake news.
How much influence could this man have over the Ontario election? The provincial Liberals are using him to try to scare voters away from progressive Conservative leader Doug Ford.
Doug Ford sounds like Donald Trump, and that's because he is like Donald Trump.
It's a message you will see and hear more of in advertisements in the campaign. But what you won't necessarily see is this. This ad, made by the PCs, is only on Facebook and only seen by Ontarians who like the president.
They want to reach people who are interested in Donald Trump.
Derek Willis works with ProPublica, a U.S.-based independent investigative journalism organization that built a crowdsourcing tool to track paid political ads on Facebook. He says Ford's team is using the president to attract voters.
If this is the kind of person that appeals to you politically, you may also be interested in the person that we're putting right in front of you.
The Ontario Liberals are using a similar approach, but targeting those who like Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. It's called micro-targeting, going after different groups of voters based on things like age, gender, or political interests. In a nutshell, not everyone will experience the same election campaign.
It's not politics that has anything approaching the kind of regulated structure that we sort of took for granted. And there are a lot of negative aspects to that.
We saw some of those negative aspects with the improper use of millions of Facebook users' personal data. It was used to target and sway voters during the U.S. election and Brexit referendum. Canada's former chief electoral officer says this type of political advertising is relatively uncontrolled.
Cannot simply build a highway and say it's a free-for-all for everyone. I think they need to become more accountable for what's going on their platform.
Social media platforms are trying to help users understand who is targeting them with political messages and why. Under new rules, political campaigns will have to display ads they're buying from Facebook on their pages. Canada is currently the first test country, and the Ontario election is the first big campaign where we'll see how it actually works. Hannah Thibodeau, CBC News, Ottawa.
And don't forget, CBC News is tracking the polls leading up to June's election. Right now, our models show that Doug Ford's Progressive Conservatives remain out in front with 42% support. The Liberals and the NDP trail well behind with about 26% each. You can look at all of our poll tracker data on our website. Just go to cbc.ca/poll tracker.